Hello Aquarius, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. This is going to be your mid-March tarot card reading for March 2024. As always, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I encourage you to watch all of your sun, moon, or rising readings should this reading not resonate with you at any point. So without further ado, let's pull out some cards, see what we got going on for you, wonderful Aquarius out there. Oh, definitely starting off here. Oof. And you pop up, Aquarius. That's amazing. Love to see that. That's you right there. That's the star card. So yeah, so let's keep going. Love to see that. Strong start. Okay, so. Okay, so yeah, as I said, very strong start. Lots of major arcana and good cards coming in right here. So let's see what we got going on. So first of all, as I said, let's start off with you. Power moment. This is all talking about the past right here. So I think for some of you, you've really gotten in touch with who you are, maybe from a difficult situation, because the star card comes right after the tower card. You know, so this tells me for you, you know, you're in your energy, you're in your nature, you're in your element of some kind from a difficult, especially a difficult situation. Maybe you found some type of new hope or new faith in a situation, your own circumstances, whatever it may be. And it's really saying here also, it's like judgment card, you're being awakened. I think here it's saying, you know, you've let something go from the past, especially just like with that judgment card. And as you can see here with these people, they had to die in order to be reborn, you know. So it's really telling me like it's a very powerful moment for you to listen to that higher intuition, to listen to your gut feelings and instincts about what you feel is right for you at this moment. Even more so because we got the Ace of Wands also. So really, this is telling me you're leaving something behind. You've ended a cycle of some kind, and now you're moving forward with new enthusiasm, new light as well. I always think of fire with the wand, so fire provides light. Maybe you found your inner fire, your inner calling with that judgment card as well, a deeper intuition to follow you. So your light, your truth is guiding you towards something. You know, even the star card talks about finding a guiding star. You know, the universe is guiding you towards something. So I think in the past you definitely have gone through a transformation process where you found new light, a new light that's going to guide you. So let's pull out a card here. Let's see what the past is about for you. What do we got here for Aquarius? It was waiting. I think here for some of you, I get this feeling you're saying like you were waiting for this moment. Especially when it comes to if you did come from a difficult time where you had to go through a death or shadow work process, you know. This waiting card is really saying, you know, that your time is now. You know, you've done the waiting, you've done the work, you've awakened into who you need to be now, a new light to guide you as well. So I think here that was the lesson. I think you used this waiting period to learn something from the difficulties. So let's move on there. Let's find out more. Now we move on from the past into the present right here. So first of all, Six of Wands, definitely powerful. It's just saying, you know, that you are, that you had a very personal victory. You know, you may have gone through something in the past where maybe a lot of people didn't know what you were going through. Maybe you had to be very selective of who you shared certain things with. You know, because this is saying, you know, that you had a victory of some kind, but it's not something that people know about you. That's the real feeling that I get. And it's also saying that this victory is giving you validation, but not from external people. It's validation that from yourself, that you learned how to get through a difficult or challenging time by yourself, and then that you have gotten that victory on your own. So really this type of confidence, this validation, this respect is all coming from within, you know. You've discovered it from a deeper place, not just something on the surface from the external. We also have other cards here. I mean, the Fool card, it comes right underneath that Ace of Wands. So it's really saying this is a new beginning, you know, that you're starting something new. You are going on a new journey of some kind. So really, I mean, it's very much the same energy as an Ace of Wands, but even more so with this being a major arcana card. And it's saying also with this new light, this guidance system, as I mentioned before, is coming from a place of authenticity, something that is very pure to who you are, pure to what you feel is right. So go with those feelings, trust those feelings. They are unique to you. So don't be misguided or dissuaded from other people or things, because again, this is all about you. It feels like this is really just a personal thing about you that you've overcome and are now moving forward with something. We also got the two of I'm sorry, not the two, the queen. I mean, not the queen, the high priestess. Sorry, the high priestess right here in the reversed. So I think here this is telling me, for some of you, that you are or have gone through or are going through a certain shadow work process. I think here, especially if you've gone through a very difficult time, this is telling me that for some of you that all the challenges and all the obstacles you may, or frustrations or anger or disappointments that you've gone through are going to start to make sense. There's going to be lessons and wisdom coming your way. You know, the high priestess is all about having hidden information, hidden wisdom inside of that darkness. So darkness is not necessarily bad. That's where we learn the most, really. You know, so with the high priestess, I think here it's saying you're delving deep into something. You know, you're delving deep and you're looking at past situations no longer through the lens of negativity. You're looking at through the lens of positivity, objectivity, saying, what can I learn from this? What did I learn from this? You know, how can I make sure to make a better choice, or what's the wisdom I can learn here to help guide me better toward the future, or toward the outcome that I want. So here I think there's going to be higher knowledge, hidden knowledge coming from your own personal experiences. Again, this is talking about your own personal subconscious darkness experiences, whatever it is. So this is really, this reading is telling me is just about you. This is truly your moment. This is something that you are going through, a big personal transformative process. So let's pull out a card for the present. What do we got here for present for Aquarius? What's the lesson? What is that? Two of them fell out, so let's go with both. Yeah. Light, unconditional love. You're finding your light in your darkness. You're finding your light through difficult situations of the past. Anything that you've overcome. You're in your light right now. So now you're using your light that you're in right now to shine on the past, darker things of the past, to make sense of them. And you're doing it in a way by working. You're working with the shadow in a way that is in the light. You're trying to do it in a way to heal, unconditional love for yourself. That's the other card here. So you're in your light, and it's ultimately you're using it in a way to heal yourself with your unconditional love, with your understanding, your patience, again, your objectivity and positivity. You know, you're bringing that to your darkness to say, you know, I want to make peace with it. I want to learn how to face this and let it go now that I am in a better place. And I want to fix this. I want to fix myself. I want to be at peace with myself so I can move forward lightly. Move forward just as this fool does, with zero weight on his back. To move forward in lightness and happiness and positivity that's genuine, you know, and not forced. So now let's move on to the future and big themes. So here, definitely, as I said with that high priestess, Three of Swords, this is saying, you know, the star card, the high priestess, and we got the Three of Swords. This is telling me, you know, that you are going to face any type of hardship from the past that caused you really true, hurtful, sorrowful pain, you know, and by doing so, you're going to heal yourself. I think here you want to heal yourself. You want to be over and done with it. You know, you don't want to carry it with you into your future, or your future relationships, or your future opportunities. You know, you don't want to be burdened down by this. You don't want to be stuck like these swords are in that emotional heart space. So I think here it's saying, you know, you are ready to face this because you have overcome it already. So now you're ready to look back at it with objectivity, as I said. Four of Cups here as well. So Four of Cups is telling me, that you're ready to move on. I think here is saying, you're going to go through this self-reflection period. You're going to look at all these different emotional things of the past that you may have gone through, but ultimately you're going to empty those cups. That shadow work process. You're going to empty the cups and you're going to receive that cup from the universe. You're going to take it and you're going to move forward. And it's going to be, instead of Four Cups, to now finally an Ace of Cups, a new emotional journey. So of unconditional love and light. So ultimately, this is exactly what I feel like is going to go on for some of you. Four of Pentacles as well. You're going to move on. You're not going to be stuck. I feel like for some of you, it's saying, that you feel like maybe you had to feel like you had to be stuck with this energy, that you felt maybe restless with it, that you didn't know how to release it or how to let it go. Maybe some of you, I get this all the time, myself included. Maybe I want to be in that state. Maybe I want to hold on to that energy for a little bit longer than I should, because I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move on. I just have to be patient. But this is telling me, I think for some of you, you're going to release it. You're no longer going to be holding on to something that doesn't serve you or put you in a state of scarcity or fear or ego, whatever it is. You're going to let it go. You're going to release it. So let's see what card we have for the, wrong deck, for the future and themes to think about. Clarity, absolutely. Yeah, you're going to find clarity from the situation. As I said, from the difficult and challenging parts, we find the clarity, we find the wisdom. So I think here, by going through this purging process of some kind, emotionally, mentally, physically, really you have that all here, cups, swords, pentacles, you have all three of those aspects right there. You're healing your whole body in all the senses, so you're going to get some type of clarity from this, from the situations. You're going to find clarity to help move you forward, maybe in a direction that you want to move into. As I said, you're starting a new journey of some kind. So these next three cards are going to be shadow work cards. They're going to be energies that you are dealing with or have dealt with, and now you are releasing from your system. Knight of Cups, yeah. It could have been a relationship. Could have been something very emotionally, I could have very emotionally been drawn to as well. You got the High Priestess twice, right next to each other nonetheless. So synchronicity right there. Absolutely. And you got the Six of Wands again. So the universe is saying, I'm saying what I'm saying. Whoever resonates with this is saying, listen up. There's some intuition here that's like really beneficial. It's not even a bad message at all. I mean, the Six of Wands especially. But anyway, Knight of Cups. What you're releasing is a certain romance, I feel like. For some of you, it could be a breakup. It could be a release of some type of very big emotion, something you're very emotionally invested in. But I think here with the Knight of Cups, there's a certain like romance here. This is like your knight in shining armor. It could be a water sign you may have dealt with, or maybe even just the idea of love, the fantasy of love, I think here it's saying you're releasing yourself of that. And you're not going to fall to a fantasy and illusion anymore. I think here it's saying you're going to, again, get that Ace of Cups by releasing all this stuff from the past. And that new cup is going to be something more grounded, something real, something that is pure. As I said with that Fool card too, purity. There's something pure to who you are. You're going to learn this in that clarity, and it's going to help you move forward, maybe in an emotional way. Could be something like that. High Priestess, again, right next to each other, double synchronicity. I mean, as I said, you are going to do this shadow work. You're going to delve deep into something where a past situation. You're going to find the gold in the darkness. You're going to find the hidden treasure. You're going to find the wisdom in the uncertainty. So here you're going to find something very deep about yourself. You're going to find hidden knowledge about certain situations that are going to make sense to you. This could be clarity about exactly knowing who you are, about what your life's purpose is, what your soul's calling is. As I said, you got the Star in Judgment. So there's already been a big awakening process where you've shedded old skin. And now it's going to even more so affirm that to you, maybe in your dreams, maybe in your everyday thoughts, in your fantasies, or your anything like that, where it's just, you're going to get those intuitive hits where it's going to make sense. And then again, Six of Wands, yeah. I mean, this is telling me, as I said, you don't need anyone else's external validation. This is telling me this is all about you. This is not about anyone else. You know, so any validation about that's coming from anyone else is not needed. You know, you're saying you don't need to be seen, you don't need to be praised, you don't need to be told that you're doing a great job. You know, you just need to, you are just going to be solid and confident in what you're going through. Even if it is something difficult or uncertain, you're going to move forward in victory, knowing that, you know, you are and have, for some of you, already made big progress. And I think you're going to face all of this shadow work, especially this releasing and purging process, with that mindset as well. Now, these next 3 cards are going to be blessings from the universe. These are blessings coming your way. What do we got for our wonderful Aquarius? Yeah. 8 of Swords, absolutely. Ooh, I felt you. 3 of Pentacles, okay. What else we got? 1 more for Aquarius. Blessings from Aquarius, I felt you. What are you? Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Yep, okay. So 8 of Swords, definitely. The blessing is you're liberating yourself. You're not trapped anymore. You're no longer the victim of a situation or a person or anything like that. You know, it's saying you are going to be victorious. You're going to be the victim to the victor. So, you know, you're not going to be stuck in the past. You're not going to feel, held in one position or stuck. You're not going to feel trapped anymore. You're going to free yourself. We also got the 3 of Pentacles also. You're going to find people, you know, I know I said you won't need external validation, but here it's telling me you're going to find people, or you're going to find either like a mentor, a friend, a family member, someone who's been through something different but the same, if that makes sense, of what you've gone through. You know, they've gone through maybe a different, it's like saying like, you know, different packaging, but the same thing inside. You know, I think that's the biggest message here. You know, you're going to go through that, or you're going to find that person. You're going to share, you're going to share stories. You're going to recount certain things of both your guys' journeys, and it's going to build some type of stability. Maybe build a certain more solid bond, maybe help you connect to a certain community. But you're going to find value in each other's communication. You know, so by sharing with each other, working with each other with something, I think through some of this stuff, you're going to find exactly, you know, where you're valued. Finally, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, your fortune is turning. This is, love to see this change of fate. Your fortune is absolutely changing right now for the better. Having this card come in a blessing, and I felt that when I was shuffling it, absolutely. It's going to be a new cycle for you. You're ending an old cycle, which I said before, that is over, of pain, and now it's going to be a new cycle of clarity. I felt you. What was this? So these next 3 cards are going to be, themes about what this reading may be about. That first card that I said I felt, it says you are the universe. Right after the Wheel of Fortune, yes, you are the universe. I think for some of you, you have gotten to that point. You, what are you? Color. Oh, love to see that, yes. What else we got? One last theme card for our wonderful Aquarius out there. Ooh, I felt you jump. What are you? Ask your soul. Yep. First of all, you are the universe. Absolutely. I mean, with the Star card, the Judgment card, I mean, you're in your power moment right now. You appeared as the first card to jump out of the deck. You know, for some of you, you are realizing how much you are connected to the universe, that you are very much part of the universe, and you can be, or you can change your reality, your perception of reality, your reality in whatever way you need to, you know. So here it's saying you are the universe. I think I think for some of you, you're more connected than ever right now. Color, absolutely. I think here it's saying you're awakening to new color. You know, with that Judgment card being risen from the grave, the Star card coming right after a Tower moment with that darkness. I think it's the same thing. It's saying you're going to start to see life, or maybe see life in a different way, a different perspective. That's more colorful, that's more vibrant, that's more alive. You know, by being connected to the universe, it's going to open up your third eye, and you're going to see a lot more beauty, see things in a much different way. feel things in a much different way as well. So this color, I think here it's saying that you're going to start opening up more. You're going to start to see life in a much different lens. And finally, ask your soul. I mean, when I saw this card, I thought exactly here of the Three of Swords. I think healing. I think here it's saying ask your soul, and I think you're going to find out what your soul needs to heal, what your soul wants in the future as well, what your soul needs to know about the past, what it needs to know to learn whatever lessons it needs to learn at this moment. So I think ask your soul, take time to meditate, take time to be in the quiet, be in the silence, be in the darkness, as I said with that double High Priestess, because ultimately with the double Six of Wands too, it's going to lead to some type of personal victory. So work with your soul, work with the darkness in the way of the light, as I said before. So this is kind of what I see for some of you Aquarius out there. Again, you popped out of that deck from the get-go, and you have all these wonderful cards talking about change of fate as well, kind of connecting back to the higher powers and all that stuff. So this is what I see for your March mid tarot card reading. I hope this did resonate with some of you. Don't forget to hit that like button if it did. Leave me a comment if you wish. I love hearing what's going on with all you guys. And don't forget to subscribe as well. Big thank you to any new or returning subscribers. Very much appreciate you for taking time to watch this video. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.